Testing. Testing. Testing.
It is working. Hello. Hello.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can use regular phone too. Regular phone I mean, a little less dense. The whole wheat is just our extra healthy version. But you already have some good applesauce with applesauce. Was it either this corner or this corner here? It was going to be over on that 3 contestants today. Tasting it. To whichever position place you feel most comfortable. You can keep stuff under. Absolutely. There is an apron here. You're more than welcome to wear ours. We have plenty of towels. Wear it. Okay. Can you hear that now? Is anything showing up when I talk? Yeah? Okay. To whoever's mouth is right in front of it? Okay. Okay. My favorite. I am Julia. I am. Oh! Which one? The kid over the center? Oh, so good. Such a fun class. Yeah. Mm. I'm so proud. Oh my god. So happy. Yeah. I'm so excited. Is she still cooking? Great. Oh, that makes me so happy. I mean, it's so easy and so good. That's so great. Oh, I love that. I'm hoping, well, I hope to do another virtual class in the summer for kids. Yeah. I got this last summer I was doing a live camp, so it was pretty busy, but I want to fill in at least one at home class. Yeah. No, that's for like 3-year-olds. We want big kids to really get in the kitchen. Yeah. And there are great knives and great tools that are super kid safe now. And so I remember I learned my mom would only let me use the the little orange plastic knives for car. She's like, you can help in the kitchen, but just with this. I can't do anything with this. Now they have like real good kid safe knives that, yeah. On this screen while we're doing this, pictures of food. Yeah, sure. We still are missing. Oh, she's gonna be a little late. Yeah. Sam does. We can email him to me or you and a kitchen knife. Like a no. Of course. We've got basic stuff. It's okay. Yes. Hi. Hi. Come on in. You can put your stuff down in there. This is Sam, and that'll be your station on the end. I'm gonna give you UCLA blue here. That's my fault. We what? Brought it. Oh. Okay. What is this? Are we looking for my email? I want to go to my Outlook. I'll get a cake pan. Is that what you needed? Okay. Well, all different kind of mixing bowls around, so I'm not quite sure exactly what size you need. Absolutely, yeah. Well, let's do a little announcement, but you guys kind of get yourself set up. She's just getting herself sort of set up. Let's just unwrap everything, get everything set. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna actually do like a start here. Hold on. Here, you want to put on an apron? I'm gonna put this stuff down here. Can I help you take anything out? Do you need it? You need a cooktop? Okay. We've got all that kind of stuff over there. I'm not exactly sure what everyone needed, so it's just our general 350. Mhm. I think you have to first go into like view mode, like you view the full page or something first, and then full screen mode down on the bottom. Oh, but yeah, that's right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Just kind of dry. It's actually supposed to extract all moisture from the brown sugar. Sure. Put a saltine in mine. No joke. That keeps it from clumping too. Yeah, I kind of want to make sure that all of the bakers are at the same place before we get too far ahead in our actual baking and recipe here. We're just supposed to be sort of setting up our equipment and what we need for the bake. Okay? Because everyone else isn't already really doing their ingredients. Let's try to finish getting our stuff set up so that everything's set, and we'll just officially start this party. No, you're good. We want to get everyone just on the same page. Can I actually ask this? This one is the hand sink over here, okay? Just next time. That's okay. We have soap and towels and everything. That's where we do food. So for everyone who's new to the kitchen, hand sink, food sink. Yes, ma'am. Please, thank you. It's right behind you. I pulled it out already. That little spice. So is there any other ingredients that you need us to get out before we can start, like that you need here for your station? Uh-huh. Yes, you can. It's actually underneath the table. It's odd, but there it is. I'm gonna put you over here. We tried to make that kind of like one of the rules, just because we only have one oven. We do. We're gonna be working on that though. Hopefully, getting a double decker over here and moving the fridge. And I'm gonna try to. There's 5 racks. Yep. This will fit on one. Her loaf pans will fit on one. If you want a sheet tray amber to keep them steady, so that they can all go in there and not get. I've got plenty of those. If you want to put your pan on a sheet tray as well. Yeah, exactly. Any bubbling over? Sure. You never do know. Are we on? Oh, okay, cool. Is anyone actually watching? Hello, watchers. Yes. Well, hopefully we have some people watching. We are actually live already on YouTube. I know. YouTube. Listen to how I say that. A what? Well, we just have like towels. You can definitely use a towel. Yeah. Well, and actually, once we touch our phones, our hands aren't very clean anymore. So just if you need to change your gloves, we have a lot of gloves. Okay. Yeah. Just if you touch your phone, then your gloves are not clean now. So there's extra ones if you want to keep them over here. We try to keep our phones out of the kitchen, just because our phones are not the cleanest things. Okay. Well, I'm gonna actually get this party started so that if anyone is watching, and so that for those of us who are already here, and for those watching later, have a great time. So we are here for our inaugural Bruin Bake-Off for the Holly Jolly Play Days. We're very, very excited to have this going on in the UCLA Teaching Kitchen. I'm Chef Julia. Very excited not to be doing much of the baking today. Very excited to watch some of our other star bakers put on a show. So we have 3 amazing contestants who have submitted some beautiful looking recipes that go along with our healthier holiday baking theme, where we've asked to make some swaps. You know, we like a good dessert. Everyone likes a good sweet treat, and there's always room for that in our lives. But if we could swap a couple of the ingredients out for something that makes our sweet treat actually sort of good for us in the long run, then it's just like 2 birds with one stone. We get the best of both worlds. We get our sweet treat, and we get We're having some music. And tech is as always in the kitchen. But like I was saying, we're gonna get our sweet treat and we're gonna get a little bit of help from those treats if we can. Like one of my favorite things to make at home is a black bean brownie. Tastes like a fudgy brownie, but boy, do you get some fiber and protein out of that brownie that you would normally get. So why not, right? So we're gonna be watching our bakers make their amazing treats today. Please submit some comments and some things and some likes after this if you want, and submit any questions to us here at UCLA Kitchen, and we're happy to help. But we're gonna start the party officially. So we're gonna do a quick countdown on the count of 3. You guys are officially ready to start baking. Okay, on the count of 3. It's over there. We'll get it for you. Sugar is all over there. So ready? Bakers? 1, 2, 3. Bake. Okay. In one corner we've got chocolate. In another corner we've got some delicious yogurt-looking cake. We've got some applesauce cake happening. Everything is happening. It's gonna be. I actually can already feel the tension. The pressure is building. We have some serious competitors in here today, folks. This is very exciting. Amber and Stacy are making friends. We'll see how they feel about each other by the end of this bake-off. Just kidding. Bruins for life. We're all friends, right? And if any of the bakers need any help from me, good luck. No, just kidding. No, just kidding. I am always here to help in the kitchen, and that's for this bake-off and forever. If any of our Bruins at home have any questions about cooking or baking, that's what the Teaching Kitchen is here for. So please check out our programs and our videos and our recipes and all of our fun time. Hear that? That's some serious whisking action going on over here in Stacy's corner. I love it. We've got excellent tools. I'm going to set up some cups. This is a tip for all of our bakers at home too. When you're working and you want to get things done quickly, try to set yourself up for success. So if you need to put trash into a little cup, you got a little cup for your trash. You don't have to run all over the kitchen. Yeah, good, good, good. If you have a trash bowl or a trash cup, all of those things will help. Nice. Oh, olive oil. That's a great substitute. Olive oil is a super healthy fat as opposed to baking with butter. You need a whisk? Or you want a spatula? I'll get you a spatula too. You can have a whisk right here. Yeah, I have an electric mixer. I got it up for you already. It's right here. I'm gonna try to straighten some of this out, okay? I'm gonna keep your recipe here. I'm gonna move this. We gotta make sure we're leaving space for all of our contestants to share. So this is a hand mixer. If anyone can, am I on camera? So we have hand mixers and we have stand mixers. These are the generic terms for things that can help you mix when you're baking. Hand mixers are wonderful. Just easy plug-in items, and they're a lot more affordable than a stand mixer. So if you want to become an avid baker at home, but you don't have a space or money for a big old KitchenAid contraption, get yourself a little hand mixer, folks, and you can do a lot of work with that. Does a lot of the whisking and the mixing for you. Here you go. Let me plug it in for you. Here. Yeah. Here you go. Mm-hmm. How's everybody doing in the other corners? So far, so good? There you go. So over in Amber's corner, spiced applesauce. Quick, sounds like applesauce is already one of our substitutions. We're looking at the recipe. Okay. you go. So, I'm taking a look at Amber's recipe. Oh, we have some Greek yogurt. Folks, that's an incredible substitution. Not only does it take the place of some of butters and other unhealthy fats, but you're adding in protein. So your apple plus cake all of a sudden is a protein source. Who would have thought? We have some serious focus going on here in the kitchen, you guys. This is amazing. I'm super proud of all of this. Now, all three of our recipes today are working in an oven at 350 degrees, fairly standard for baking. So if you are baking multiple things at once, you want to make sure that your oven is going to be able to be set at that standard temperature. If you're baking something that says 325 and another thing that says 425, my friends, you need to take turns. But applesauce, quick bread, some chocolate bundt cakes. I know. That is a good question, Stacy. I think that there are some people out there, and I don't like to yuck anyone else's yums or yum anyone else's yucks, you know. There are those people, and you know, your sister's probably still a good person, right? We love your sister, yeah. So we can't judge them only on their love or dislike of chocolate, but I think that if you love chocolate as much as I do, then we're gonna automatically be friends. Yeah, right? Good lifelong friends. Chocolate, something that just brings me to the table. But I'm excited for all of these recipes. Everything has a good seasonal flair, so we have plenty of flavor. Oh yeah, I got a peeler for you. Don't be sorry. We are a full service kitchen. Let's see. Let's see. Ta-da! You're welcome. So there are recipes out there that call for a whole lot of specialty equipment and ingredients, but these three recipes are not necessarily those. You can find all of these things at your local store. You can use pretty basic equipment and supplies. You can still have something really incredible and delicious. In fact, Amber's making a quick adjustment to her recipe today. Instead of making it in a full-size loaf pan, we're making it in some mini loaf pans. Not only does that make them bake faster, which we love, but it also means that you can share the love with more people. This is the flour, yes, ma'am. You need some measuring cups or anything? We have spoons and cups, let me know. Already going in the oven. Stacy is ahead of the game. This is incredible. Whoosh, yes. Little brute strength. Might have to go front to back. Exactly. There we go. First item in the oven. Moving along. Incredible. So now if I were baking at home, this is not everyone's favorite part, but this is when we would start to clean some of our stuff up. When you get your cake in the oven and you don't have to make a full frosting, it's time to clean. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. That's another trick of having some of those cups out to help keep your trash together so that when future you has to go clean up the kitchen, it's a lot simpler to do. We like to stack our dirty dishes to make them easy. But baking should really be about fun and joy. You can just leave it in the sink there. We'll do it when we're done. Unless you need it for more of your baking, yeah, we'll do it when we're done. We can run it through the. We're very lucky here at the UCLA Teaching Kitchen to have a commercial dishwasher, which washes and sterilizes everything in 6 minutes flat. I know, yes, but imagine so it's a restaurant ware washer, we call them. So if you went to a restaurant and they had to wait an hour for their dishwasher to wash the cups and plates, they would have to own a lot of cups and plates. So these ware washers get the glasses mostly for like barware and glassware. Salt is the little one. Let's see, did I bring that over to you? I think I did. It's this little one right here. It's just like fine table salt. Is that good? Okay. Are you done with the sugar? Can I get some of this out of your way? Okay. You're very welcome. I'm happy to just be a helper today. You'll need it again? Okay, I'll keep it close by. How about the flour? Still working with this? Okay. Some of my favorite flavors going on here today. I am definitely an apple spice kind of a person in the fall. Just wins me over. Amazing. Amber's telling us, I'm not sure that everyone can hear us. I'm going to repeat on the microphone. Amber, one of our contestants, was making a apple cider with citrus from her homegrown mandarin trees. Now, is this a family-friendly cider or an adult beverage? A little of both, right? It could be a little of both. Yeah, it's just whatever you mix it with, I suppose, right? That's what makes a good cider. That's also what I love about some of these fall things. They go well for everybody. You can entertain so many people with so many different lifestyles. A lot of these recipes could be easily made plant-based, switching up some oat milk or some plant-based butters, and already this cake uses olive oil. And then there are plant-based yogurts now too, which go a long way. Yeah, there are some I think made out of coconut, and some made out of pea protein, like the plant green peas, and then all kinds of yummy stuff. I'm sorry. Looks like we are seasoning up some chopped apples over in applesauce quick bread. Oh, so the applesauce quick bread had actual apples in it too. Taking it up to an 11. Very exciting, folks. We haven't had this many different wonderful things being done all at the same time in the kitchen before. Usually our workshops, we're all making the exact same thing together. So it's pretty fun seeing so many different things happening, but pretty quickly and pretty smoothly. Usually I am the chef instructor in here. We have an amazing lucky enough to invite visiting guest chefs to demonstrate and participate in some of the classes that we run through academic programs, like the food studies minor and the new food studies institute are going to help me celebrate that and get a lot of different community chefs and people in here to teach all different kinds of wonderful things. I'm looking forward to bringing in some of our student leaders to do some peer instruction and teach some cultural recipes that I am not an expert on, and we're going to totally branch out. But when it comes to the curriculum-based classes and the recreation-based classes, I am so far the chef instructor. Yeah, and I am loving doing that. I have been a chef in Los Angeles for almost 20 years, but I also have a degree in elementary school teaching. So this is just the best of both worlds. Yeah, well, I love kids. I got the degree and then did my student teaching and realized that those people who actually spend their lives in elementary school teaching are heroes. They are angels among us, and I found out quickly that I am not one of those people. I am a good person, and I think that maybe too sensitive to it. I don't know. You know, the children just, I took it home with me, and it almost broke me. And I don't know how those people, those men and women, do it every day, and we thank the heavens for them. Teachers, right? All of them at all levels, elementary, middle, high school, upper. It's all incredible. Giving so much of your time to someone else's well-being and future livelihood, you know? And so I feel like teaching people how to cook and care for themselves is how I can still help people in the long run. And I do. I love that we here at UCLA actually have access to 2 teaching kitchens. They have built a new teaching kitchen up at the UA North in the new apartments on Weyburn. So the Tippewana apartment building has a new kitchen space called the Tippewana Teaching Kitchen. It's going to be run by Housing and Dining, but there's going to be a lot of cross collaboration and a lot of fun stuff. And the point is the UCLA community as a whole has even more access to learning about healthy cooking and nutrition, and especially just how to kind of care for themselves through life. UCLA is trying to cover all the bases in terms of good education. These smell so good already. Yeah. What's the total baking time on the chocolate bundt cakes? Can I ask? Okay. And do you do at 15 minutes time? Do you do any spinning? I was gonna say Stacy's on it. We got a semi-pro here. This is a really great tip. So if anyone can see, Stacy's over at the oven right now. She's going to be rotating her pan of mini bundt cakes around 180 degrees. So what was in the back will now be in the front. What was in the front will now be in the back. That's okay. That's okay. It just pops right off every time. It's a booby trap. I just like to fool people. No, it just pops. Yep. The reason that we like to turn our baked goods around in the oven is to give everything a fair shot. I don't know about you guys, but my oven at home is a 1947 Wedgwood classic, and so if I don't turn my cookies, the back left cookie will be burnt, and the front right cookie will be raw. It's a very uneven heating process, and a lot of ovens are the same way. Is it your oven like that at home, Stacey? That's such a good point. Stacey also pointed out that in your, especially in home ovens, you have 2 shelves, and you can go from top to bottom as well as rotate around in order to give. You want help clicking it back in? Yeah. There you go. You're very welcome. Yeah. Things have some tricks. The more that you rotate your food in the oven, the more of a cohesive cook that things get. Everyone's setting up timers. Good baking. Good baking. Now I know for those folks who might be watching this now or later at home, a good quick dessert is always something that we're all looking for. I know I like to make things that take about 5 minutes because I am lazy. Yeah. But I would check it at half of that. Perfect. It's always okay to check your food before it says on the oven. Just, if a recipe says 15 minutes, your oven might actually finish it in 12 and a half. And then you'll have a slightly overdone cake or something if you let it go too far. So you always want to pay attention to those things partway through the baking process. Both of them now are in the oven. Smells good. It smells good. I can smell it right there next to the oven. That smells incredible. It's very exciting having this much stuff going on in the teaching kitchen, especially as we wrap up for the end of the fall quarter. I can go in the compost too if you need. We try to compost as much as we can here. Sounds like we're beating some air into some egg whites over here. Oh, please. Did you bring your own skewer to check? What an incredible baking contestant. So Stacy's at the oven using oh my God, she's got a skewer testing the inside middle of the cakes. If you use a toothpick or a small skewer for that, and it comes out of your cakes clean, that tells you that it is done baking inside. If it comes out still wet, yes. Even so, we have a convection oven here for those at home. A convection oven is the same as a regular oven except with a fan. that blows the hot air around. But what we do to adjust for that is if a temperature says 350, then we set our convection to 325. It's still faster though because of the air moving around. Yeah, they look beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you checked them. So that's another thing, folks. Recipes aren't specific to the science of your home or your kitchen. Sometimes they might be a little bit different based on what kitchen they were tested in or created in. And that's why usually at the bottom of a recipe there'll be some fine print that says something like oven times may vary.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so actually while we have a little bit of a downtime and are we waiting for these to cool? Fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna help make a little space. And then if we can, I'm actually going to hand you the microphone if you can tell folks at home a little bit about you and your recipe. Is that okay? You don't have to.
Okay, well, my name is Stacy, and I am an instructor here at UCLA. I can work with more students. Um, and so what I made today are little mini chocolate bundt cakes that are very low in carbs for people who are watching their carbs. My replacements are, instead of a regular traditional all-purpose flour, I actually use almond flour, which is just crushed on nuts. So Jeff really was talking about nutrition. This, you're getting the benefits of almonds and not the regular wheat flour. For sweetener, what we have here is sugar-free maple syrup. Yeah, and that's what was used for sweetener and for the oil. It replaced both the sweetener and the oil. So there's no oil in here. There are eggs. And some baking powder to help it rise. A little bit of salt. And then what I used was cacao, which just gives you a really rich chocolate flavor. So it's like a cacao powder with a nice thing about cacao. It's full of flavonoids, which really are great antioxidants. So you get that benefit. The one unhealthy ingredient is we have here 60 grams. So if you divide that by 12, it's only 5 grams. Each of some really good dark chocolate that I chopped up with 60 grams of cream that I melted to make a beautiful ganache. That's going to go on top, and that can be the frosting. So really, that's only 5 grams per cake. So of those chocolate chips. So I think overall we have permission to eat these. So I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Stacey. That was awesome. Okay, I am super excited about all of the things that you just shared, especially the fact that we're using sugar-free maple as a sweetener. People would probably wonder if it's sugar-free, how does it sweeten things? But maple itself has a sweetening component to it, so you don't need to have added sugar to your maple syrup to still get a sweetened effect. So that is super exciting that that's going on. So just a second, I'm going to pass the microphone over to our next contestant, but currently Amber is turning her delicious looking applesauce spice cakes around in the oven, as we talked about earlier, making sure that they get nice and even. And I'm going to pass the microphone to Amber so she can tell us a little bit about herself and her recipe.
All right. Well, I'm Amber. I work in UCLA Recreation, and I made today a spice sauce bread, and it is a light, delicious apple bread. Really simple. I think our substitutes, or my substitute, would be applesauce. I have coconut oil instead of butter. Lots of spices. Actually, I add extra spices because I like a good spice. and for texture, added some real apples, extra apples in there. So yeah, I don't have much more to say about my dish. I think it's really simple. I hope it be delicious. I did use smaller little mini pan instead of the low pan, so it's gonna cook much faster. And as Chef Julia said earlier, it's more and easier to share. So looking forward to that. All right.
Thank you so much, Amber. We're very excited. We have one last contestant who is very busily getting the last of her recipe together to get this what looks incredible cake into the oven. Here, do you need it turned on higher? Looks like we have a little bit of like an egg yolk syrup drizzling over the top. This is a delicious looking yogurt cake. Are those pistachios on top? Pistachios, almonds, and walnuts. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be incredible. So once the topping is all done and this is in the oven, and we'll give our third contestant a chance to introduce herself and talk a little bit about it. Oh, and it looks like we've got the chocolate bundt cakes out onto the, I think it's this oven over here.
Yes, yes.
So I'm just gonna pull these right into the, oh, these look so good. It is at 325, which is 350. Perfect. Okay. Got the timer on this. Yeah. Let's set it for 20 to check it. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to?
Oh, I need
Okay. Okay. Why don't you take a second to introduce yourself and your recipe really quick? Is that okay? All right. Just hold on the microphone and I'll get that ready. Okay.
Hi, my name is Faribo. I'm making yogurt cake. Inside is has banana, flour, eggs, um, olive oil, and sugar. Instead of sugar, I can use agave, which is healthy. Um, it has three organic eggs. So and on top has walnut, almond, and pistachio dust. So I put in the oven for half an hour, and temperature 350.
Awesome job. Okay, you've heard from all three of our contestants who have their stuff in the oven so far. I'm gonna help get a couple last things here. You need sugar, right? Okay. There's the salt. I'm gonna come down over here. It looks like Stacy is finishing off with some of that delectable ganache, which she mentioned was maybe one of the slightly less healthier versions of this recipe. It's a little bit of chocolate with cream, but when you portion it out in a nice small way and everyone just gets a little bit of a dollop, it goes a long way to spreading that richness and that deliciousness out. It seems like a great way to get the best of both worlds out of your chocolate dessert. Just a little bit of that goes a long way. Oh, and I bet when each person cuts into it, it like oozes out like a little bit of a lava cake. I don't know if anyone knows in England they call lava cakes self-saucing puddings. It's a pudding that sauces itself. They're so proper. It's a self-saucing pudding. You want to like skewer? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. We should have them. medium heat. If you want to bring it to a boil, go up to like 300 and it'll come up real fast. You're very welcome. Oh, let's go temperature and then about 310. That'll bring it up to a boil really quickly, okay? Oh, don't worry about that. Happens every time. Every time. I know all of our contestants think that they're breaking our oven, but it's okay. It's all right. I know. You guys are speed racers too. So some pretty impressively fast. Yes, this is our inaugural Bruin Bake-Off. You are our first contestants. It's very exciting. You're setting the bar very, very, very high. You really are. We have some very experienced bakers here, which is great to see. And if anyone else is looking to become more experienced baker, we offer baking classes at the UCLA Teaching Kitchen. We are wrapping up for the quarter, so we don't really have anything else left on the schedule. But for winter, we will have some more things, and then for spring, we'll have a full catalog and schedule of both cooking and baking classes, which are going to be super fun. Whether you're like a beginning cook, we've got our culinary boot class where you learn the basic knife skills, or you're a more advanced cook, you can learn how to make 3 recipes in less than an hour and a half, all for weeknight meals, all less than $10 each. Super affordable and super efficient. We have our baking classes. I will be bringing back the bread for beginners. We love our bread making class so much. So if any of you out there are interested in learning how to make bread, we start with a French bread and we make mini baguettes, and we actually learn how to make butter and jam too. I'm not going to send you home with just bread. We got to have the butter and jam too, right? So we do all of that in our bread for beginners classes, and then we do some healthier baking classes here and there too. So you can learn the black bean brownies, you can learn some fresh fruit sorbet, some things so you can still have dessert, but not feel so bad about it the next day. So all of these classes plus more are going to be coming back in both winter and spring. So just keep an eye on our website, keep an eye on our Instagram if you don't already follow us. We're at UCLA Teaching Kitchen. It's pretty simple. Tried to make it easy for you. The classes vary. So we try to have our classes at the times that work best for our community members. So a lot of them are at lunch hour, and then a lot of them are after work around 5 or 5:30. So it kind of depends. They're right here. They're right here in the Teaching Kitchen. Although we have also gotten a number of requests to bring back at least a couple virtual offerings a quarter for some of our wonderful community members and staff members who are no longer on campus every single day. We also have a large student population who can't come to campus every day. They don't live on the hill. They want to learn how to cook in their own space. So we will be doing some virtual offerings again as well. That's a good point Amber just made. It's nice to learn how to do things in your own space. I get that comment, people who come into the Teaching Kitchen space and say, well, of course I can make this here. You have everything here. Well, I don't have either. I have, like I said, a 1947 oven that fits about 1 tray at a time, and I have 1 counter next to my sink. So, I think we're all making do with what we have in Los Angeles, which is sometimes not much space, but you still make incredible, amazing things. Yes. Stacey has a great question. Do you get to eat what you make if you take a class here in the Teaching Kitchen? Yes, you do. You are making your own food and you get to take it with you. Whether you share it with your friends or family is up to you. But yeah, so for our culinary bootcamp class, you get to learn how to make fresh guacamole and quesadillas and learn all the basic skills that go along with that. And that's your lunch for the day. So everyone gets their own food. Everyone seasons it to taste and makes it how they want it. Keep your cilantro away from me. It's not my fault. It's a genetic malfunction. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It tastes like soap to me. Yes, I was born defective. But it's okay. It's okay. I learned how to cook. So I can make all my food cilantro for free. And I can be happy. Watch. The door's going to keep closing on you. So what we have have to do is actually open it all the way, and it stays open. Yeah. You can use. If you need a new stick, let me know. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. So baking is one of my favorite things to do. I started out as a baker. I think that it affords the most creativity while also incorporating science and chemistry, and like just things have to happen a certain way and ratios have to kind of work a certain way for things to come out correctly. But it's such a fun way to experiment and play with the science of food. So playing around with mixing in and swapping out ingredients is such a great way to feel inspired, I think, in the kitchen. So whether you've got kids at home, I know that that's a great way to get them involved too. But even if you just have a little oven or a microwave or a TV computer went off, I'm not sure if that means the whole system went down. Sure did. When I taught myself. Are we back? We are back, folks. I'm so sorry for our audience now and later who might watch this. We just had a small technical difficulty, but we are back, and I am adding IT specialist to my resume. Never would have thought that would happen. Oh, we have another visitor coming into the kitchen. We might be able to get a special guest judge in on this process. What do we think? But we're going to actually start presenting because Stacy here is done. And actually would make some sense if we have one dessert that's ready. We don't want it to sit too long. If you want to present it to the judges in its finest form, then you can definitely do that. And then we'll go kind of one after the other as they continue being ready. Hello, special guest. Oh. Is playing 6 fun. Gosh, cool. These look kind of want to, but I want to make sure that you get a really good shot of this on the camera for all of the folks at home. Stick them over here. Own dish. These incredible bundt cakes. These incredible baker. All right, so we are going to kind of line this up so that we can judge. I'm going to take a photo. We want to make sure that. Look at those. Done. These are really good. Our second Amber is pulling out her applesauce spice cakes from the oven. I know we're doing incredibly well here. There's, oh my God, please we have to do it. It's very exciting. Selfie mode, everybody. Okay. I don't have the longest arms. Let's go on this side. Oh my God, Stacy, they look great. I want to eat all of them. That is another. Oh God, we didn't mention that. No, we actually really do need to mention that, and all of the other substitutions that you've made to make the chocolate cake healthier for us. Portion control is a really big deal. When you want to make some sweet treat for you and your family at home, making them smaller, you can still have that wonderful bite and that richness and that flavor. And wait a little while for the next one. Instead of like me, I would eat the whole bundt cake. See the lower sugar content, everybody. Oh my god, we are gonna spread this recipe around to our DPP folks. They're gonna love that. Okay, so since we're gonna go kind of in turns, and since these are ready, I'm going to judge one at a time. I need to work. We have to do this right. And then I was wondering if our special guest here would like to be a second judge. We have some bakers going through baking anxiety. I know what that's like. No, so we're gonna introduce a couple of our guest judges here. Some of our coworkers from Fitwell's, the awesome Sam. Here, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Sam. I'm the coordinator. So excited to be here to taste this amazing chocolate bun cake with Stacy and everything else that we have here today. And we also have Liz, who might be able to pop in and judge one of our baked goods.
I'm not going to say no to eating. I'm Liz, and I'm really excited to taste the food.
Did anyone notice that Liz just kind of like devolved into pure joy at the look of the chocolate cake? Okay, so everyone gets a fork. And we can all take a bite. I'm very excited to see how this is. Oh my gosh, Stacy. Some serious oozage right there. I have to move the microphone. Pardon me. Mm. Mhm. Mm. That is really, really good. It's fantastic. The little bit of the sweetness from the ganache just kind of drips all over the rest of it, so you don't need such an overly sugar chocolate cake. That's fantastic. And you can really get a dark of the cacao. Almond flour is a really good, yeah, because it's not really like a flour. It doesn't have that dry starchiness, right? That kind of like aftertaste, yeah. Yeah, the richness of the ganache really kind of like, I mean, that sort of wakes up the taste bud, but then the dark chocolate, the slight bitterness from the cacao at the end too. That is a wonderfully balanced little bite. All right, the first I'm gonna have to let that sit. I'll glue it back on, guys. Everyone thinks they break the oven in the kitchen because the knob falls off. I set it up so that everyone would feel bad. No, just kidding. Just kidding. So the next up will probably the applesauce spice cake. We'll get to taste that, and then the yogurt cake at the end. This is a great, great contest where all of these recipes will be made available to our community. Hopefully that's okay with the bakers. We would love to be able to share these with the rest of the folks watching or anyone who reaches out. These are great substitutions, especially during the holiday season as we're all approaching these next few weeks. Baking together is a great way to spend time, but having something a little bit better for the family in the end is always something that we can count on. This is great. Higher? Sure. Just turn it up just a little bit. I think Amber kind of wants hers to finish too. I'm just turning it ever so slightly. So I think both of you need it a little bit higher. Okay. Okay. Getting her. Okay. Just a little. It's quick, like, you know how banana bread is called bread, but it's really like cake? It's a mixture. Quick breads we call quick breads in America, but they're really like dense cake. Yeah. Are you still using these things? Oh, well, I mean, the dishwasher luckily does most of the cleaning. I'm just gonna help consolidate. I like to consolidate. We can run your stuff through the machine, yeah. Oh, I mean, I want to. We can do a little bit with the chocolate just to ensure. I know. Oh, spend a lot of money. Yeah, yeah. Some expenses paid. Let's see. So maybe some of the like darker chocolate, we can just kind of rinse that up. Just yeah. No, not at all. Not at all. I do recommend for our home bakers if you mix things that have fat in them, whether that's melted chocolate or butter, you want to rinse those kinds of equipment off before you put them in your dishwasher at home. Any kind of grease, it's going to make your dishwasher not wash very well. When you can rinse that up a little bit, it goes a long way. But most home dishwashers now are so high power that you don't have to rinse very much. I would just recommend things that have fat content. Yeah, I would say so. Stacey, do you mind if the other contestants try your delicious chocolate bun cake? No, if you want to put a couple things in here, drop them in the rack and we'll load it up. Thank you. Here we have some tasting forks, everybody. I should definitely hope so we can try each other's deliciousness. This is very exciting. These smell ridiculously good. Oh my gosh. Well, the mixture of apple cinnamon chocolate is making my brain explode. It's so good. Isn't it good? The super sweetness of the frosting kind of like blends into the rest of the cake. Doesn't have to be as sweet. It's like that nice dark chocolate flavor. She's sugary maple syrup in the cake. Mm. You like sweeter? Yeah. Well, and I think that's kind of personal preference, right? That's how you can have maybe more of the bites. Oh, timer. Let me turn that off. Thank you. This seems like a little bit more, just a few minutes. Is it better though with the heat up? Okay. Okay. Do you want to go a little bit higher? Okay. Just so it finishes? Sure. And then if we need to take it out and test it, we can maybe cut just the outside where it's done. But I want it to be finished. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's already 1 o'clock. Oh. Yeah. Same. Yeah. But it's sweet too. Yeah. Which is great. Pretty healthy. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you can definitely make ganache with almond milk. It's a little bit thinner, but it comes together pretty well, especially with dark chocolate. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, this could be, and you could make it with flax egg if egg is the only non-vegan. But if you do a flax egg and some almond milk for the ganache, this would be a great plant-based alternative for sure. Ask. So all out there, YouTube land, great. We want to share these incredible recipes with everybody and make sure that bakers are acknowledged on our website because these are what you got there. Apple scraps? Oh, compost. Yeah. Oh, okay. Can just go on the shelf. These recipes are great alternatives, and you can probably make adjustments for your own lifestyle as needed. It looks like they can pretty easily make gluten-free. Swap out a gluten-free blend for some of those. I mean, these are already gluten-free because they're almond. The chocolate cake's almond flour makes it gluten-free. Oh, nice. The almonds on top and the pistachio, we could see that little crumble going on top. That's gonna make it great. Nice. Banana in the middle? Yum. Oh, okay. So the yogurt cake has a secret surprise of banana in the middle, which I'm very excited about. So that means, I guess, if you're making this yogurt cake at home, you could probably put in other kind of fruit or something in the middle and just put in other things. Nice. We love a good modifiable recipe so that people can play. I just noticed the music. Just an hour gone by. I just noticed the music. I am focused on the baking. Did you just turn it up? Okay. No, it'll just be me dancing Audie. And we have some wonderful sort of winter tunes going on in the background here. I don't know if anybody out there is already starting to get into the holiday spirit. Holidays, you celebrate this time of year. There's a season for it, and there's usually some music and some decorations for it. You can all get, 'tis the season. Oh, let's push back in. There we go. This looks good. Yes, the inaugural contestants in our inaugural Bruin Bake-Off. We are going to be bringing this back as an annual tradition. We're very excited now that we know how to stream on YouTube. You can't stop us. You can't stop us now. No, we'll do cook-offs. We'll do bake-offs. We have a lot of fun ideas for recipe contests. So, and if anybody watching out there has an idea, please let us know. Just got a little choked up. Thank you. Oh. Okay, so the cake is out of the oven, so that means everything's out of the oven at this point. I'm going to turn that oven off so that little our connection is electric. Everything in the tin is electric. We can just wipe it down. Just make like a little pile. I'll sweep it up later. Yes, thank you. All right. What is the deal with the applesauce spice cakes? Do they need to be all the way cool before we can taste test them? Okay. No, 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 no liability issues on that. Yes, we definitely don't want anyone to burn anything. Let's see. I was gonna see if you mind if we try to take one of them out of the pan. Still soft and warm, yeah. Okay, I want to make sure everyone can see this on camera. We're in a good spot. Come on, Baker. All right. The baker is feeling a little bit shy. That's okay. So another bonus about using these kinds of foil baking pans, I just want to point out to folks at home. Not only can you change the portion size so you can share it, if you like to give gifts to your neighbors or your family, homemade baked goods in little pans that they don't have to wash and get back to you is a really nice treat. These can be recycled in some areas. They can also be reused. They make it very easy to get your food out. You can just pull the sides away from your loaf and loosen it up. And then we're going to delicately take it out and put it on our plate. Steamy. Ooh, it's like cake lace. It's all crispy around the edges. Nice. That's the good stuff. I know these look beautiful. Let's make sure everybody sees the. So we want to cut it into a few slices. We'll start from the edge. Oh, the crumb is very nice. You can tell it's a nice loose crumb. Sometimes when quick breads can get overmixed, like an applesauce bread or a banana bread, they can get overmixed if you're not careful, and then they get dense. Have you ever had that? No, this evil. No, that's what I wanted to kind of point out. We can try to list it up. We can't get too much of a close up, but if you guys can see in here, we have a lovely loose, cakey crumb. If we had a really dense, tight crumb, it would be sunk in on itself, and it wouldn't look crummy and crumbly and delicious like that. It would look like a slice of Jello, like it looks solid all the way through. And that's when you overmix, and oh, we've gone off again. I don't know what keeps happening. Sorry. Why does this keep happening? We're gonna have to maybe wrap this up just so that don't want us to have to keep doing this. Think back. Yeah, and we are now at an hour and 15, so I think that we want to wrap this little stream up. But so our third contestant is going to plate her dish. Can you not see me at all? I have to be over here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So we have got, let me move over this way. I'm going to slide your delicious chocolate this way because I can see that I am actually on camera. Okay. We've been listening to me staring at my stomach this whole time. So we have got our delicious, amazing chocolate ganache mini pancakes, which we sampled. We will now try our amazing applesauce spiced quick bread. Oh yeah, we need to glaze. Oh yum. Oh my god. And this is a bite of our yogurt cake with banana, pistachio, walnut, and almond. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nice little, just a quick glaze of sugar water. I'm going to try the spice cake. Oh my god. And the fact that it's still warm, the apple just kind of melts down with the cinnamon. Good job, good job. Okay, I'm super excited about this too. I need a new. Okay. I know everyone's gonna be able to try it. I think that this might be an impossible thing to judge. Oh my god, this is so cakey. Mm. The texture is so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. The texture is almost like an angel food cake on the inside, but it's got that kind of crust, like a candied crust on the outside. And then the nuts. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. We have 3 incredibly successful bakers here. This is impossible. This is actually impossible. It's actually this. So whenever we lift the pot off, it beeps at you. So we use induction burners here at the Teaching Kitchen, and they work with stainless steel or cast iron only. And if you take the pan away, it gets very mad and it beeps at you. It's like a safety feature, so that if you take the pan away and forget to turn it off, it turns itself off. Yeah, which is really nice. A lot of people in California are going to have to be using these induction burners from this point on because gas. Yeah, so all new construction from this point on will be electric instead of gas. So we're trying to incorporate that so that when we're teaching students here, they actually can learn how to cook and what's going to be. It is very different. It is very, very different, and it is probably going to be more sustainable for the planet. So we kind of have to lean towards things that are going to be good for all of us, but it is a learning adjustment. Yeah, we're going to do a quick summary. Can we just show this really quick before? Oh, it's so good. Okay, just so we can kind of wrap up the stream, and for those who want to get the recipes, we'll make sure that these are posted. Thank you for anybody who stuck with us or tuned in and tuned out during our first inaugural Bruin Bake-Off. We had 3 incredible submissions here. It's pretty impossible to choose a winner because they're all so good. They all lived up to the qualifications of needing to swap out some ingredients for healthy swaps. They took no time to make. They use basic ingredients that everyone can find. And they are like celebrating the seasons. I'm just so excited here. I mean, in my head, it's a tie. And we actually do have 2 prizes that we could give away. So I think that we're just going to come down to 2 people in first place. And it's going to be, drum roll please. Stacy and the chocolate bundt cakes. And your incredible, beautiful yogurt cake. Please try all of these recipes at home. Amber, you would be up on that podium too. These are all so incredible. I'm so, so proud of all of our bakers. Thank you. Try this cake, you guys. Try these cakes, you guys. Make these at home. You will thank these bakers. And I want to thank these bakers so much. Can you come on to camera? Come on to camera. Or just all kind of looking over there. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. This was great. Oh my God. And now, yes, eat each other's incredible food. Do you want to glaze it and slice it? Try the spice cake.